Hello everyone, in today's video I am going to be going shopping at Scrooge McDuck's store as well as putting on a fashion fabulous outfit, and we're going to check out the item shop too. Hopefully everybody enjoys the video today. If you guys do, make sure you give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I think this is a new item. Okay, we'll start with the first one here. For 4,800 from the Little Mermaid collection, we have the scallop stool. I own a couple of these, so I don't need any more. I've actually used it in my Little Mermaid bedroom. It looks really, really good with the vanity. So if you guys can find the vanity for the Little Mermaid, actually, I can probably show that to you actually, just in case you guys haven't seen it before. We go under furniture sets here. That's Mickey and Friends, and Sword in the Stone, Disney, Wally, Moana. Okay, where's Little Mermaid? Ratatouille. It's going to be the bottom. Beauty and the Beast. Wreck-It Ralph. Cinderella. I can hardly wait till we get more collections. Lion King. Well, it really is. Little Mermaid. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got the scalloped stool, and where's the vanity? Oh, here it is, right here. The Lagoon Vanity, it's called. I can't click it to make it any bigger. I can go into my Little Mermaid room, though, right after this, and I will show you guys what that looks like. But, yeah, there's a whole bunch of really great items. Not all of these are actually in my room right now, just because I did my room like a little while ago, and I've definitely collected some more items. I have a lot of really great items in there, but there are definitely some, for example, like the shell couch. That actually I just got in like the last week or so. So like that one, for example, will not be in my Little Mermaid room, but instead I decided to put like the two shell chairs, and I rotated them. So I'll show you guys after, but you'll have to wait till after the shopping. And yeah, I made it look really cute. So you don't need all these items to make your area look really nice and like put together. But there are so many different ones and so many different ideas that you can create. So yeah, anyways, let's head over here to the next item. 528, it's cheap. The Alchemist table. It's actually under other. You know what this looks like? It looks like it goes with the fireplace. I don't know if it's called, it's not called the Alchemist fireplace. It's like the birch. It's like, I don't know. I can't quite remember, but maybe I'll be able to find that as well too. So anyways, it actually matches it. I just did my actual room in my mushroom house, and this would look really, really cute. Really cute. You could actually probably use this for like Tinkerbell and stuff too. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to probably buy a couple from Scrooge as well. So that's new. Super adorable. I love these ones right here. The bedside neon decoration. I hope they come out with more neon decorations in future. It just looks really cute in a lot of different rooms, but especially my gaming room. I particularly loved it in that. 2040. So it's actually even more than what I just purchased, the new item. So it's like, yeah, for 1,800, the Starry Stool. Gosh, this is ridiculous how many times I see this in my shop. Next here for 810, I like this one. This is really cute. The Crown Mickey Mouse plant from the Mickey and Friends collection. Not going to buy that because I've seen it so many times and bought so many. For 360 from the Lilo and Stitch, the energy drink can. Why not? I've used a lot of these, like Wally's room, and I think Gourd even got a room. I'm probably going to rip that one apart. If I rip any room apart, it'll be Gourd. It was meant as a joke like a long, long time ago, but essentially it's just got like trash in it. Like absolutely 100%. Totally Gourd. For $689, the lavish navy blue single bed. I already own this one. I don't use these very often. I feel like if they had like a little bit more detail to them, just like a tiny, tiny bit, or maybe the colors were a little bit flashier, maybe I would use these more. I'm not saying quite neon or metallic, but maybe those would be some ideas that they could incorporate, and I'd probably use these more for sure, because they're not bad when you don't have the fancy beds, but now you can create your own. But there's a limit to all this, right? So be careful. The Homey rug from the Tangled collection, 4,800. You know what? I will buy it. I will buy it. I use rugs. Hey, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. For 20,000, the honed silver maple trunk fireplace. So it's maple, not, what did I say, birch before, I think? I don't know. Anyways, but this is literally it. So there's the silver and then just the regular maple. So the regular maple is actually it's more brown than it has this like grayish silvery tinge to it. So it's actually really interesting, but it matches essentially with this type of set. So here, I'll back out of it. It's very expensive in terms of fireplaces. It's really, really cute though. It does work in a lot of different style of rooms, from anything from like, you know, Tangled to Merlin to Tinkerbell to like, you know, loads of collections like that. So you can really mix it up. I think it's a great fireplace. And again, it looks really adorable. For 4,000 here, the classic orange hammock from Lilo and Stitch. I have a bunch of these guys, but there are a bunch of different colors. So they are pretty nice out on the beach. That's for sure. You can put them in bedrooms too. All right, so let's go ahead here and go to furniture. Now, trunks. What would that be under? I don't think it'd be under tables. Maybe it would. I guess I can check. Guess there's no harm in checking here. I guess it would probably be at the bottom. Maybe it would be under here. Yeah, it's right here. Perfect. So yeah, this is exactly what goes, and I think this one will probably be really useful. I'll buy 4 of them, so they're pretty cheap. I mean, like, why not? So that could be pretty useful. Actually, I was meaning to buy like 2 more of these guys just so I had them. This here, the Cloudy Island. This actually came up out of my Dream Snaps chest. So, you know, when you do well, you get a chest, and it's really important to compete in these every week just because you do get free moonstones, even if it's a pathetic amount, and, you know, a lot of people think it's rigged and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's not, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. It's just free moonstones, to be honest. I'd love to place higher, but again, if it is rigged or you know, maybe my entries just aren't good enough. But some of my entries have been really good and haven't done well. And then there's other ones that are like, I'm like, yeah, that week was just kind of garbage. It wasn't my best. And then it'll do really well. So like, it kind of just depends. So I don't fully know. These are a little bit more expensive, so I'm going to buy 4 more of those and spend me at 14K. Yes, I've got millions, and yes, my house is maxed out at 20 floors, and I think that's going to be a huge problem for decorating and stuff like that, realistically. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, right? It's not really too much I can do about it. You know, I actually should probably consider buying some more of these. The reason for going for the red stuff is because I may decide to do a little bit more of like a Christmas kitchen this year. I think for the holidays it'll be really nice. I did do a room last year. I figure I could probably do another one, but I might wait for the star path for that to get some new like Christmas windows and stuff. Last year they actually teased these big giant snowy windows. We got like a shorter formed version, right? That doesn't, like, I mean, shorter form being like, it's just basically kind of like this, and it doesn't go to the ground, right? But ones that actually go to the ground, they're a little bit, they teased that last year, and they're a little bit harder to come by type of idea, but they were in the star path. So I'm wondering if we will see some new items either added like that, like it'll come up in the store, or it'll actually be part of the new star path. So, and the game, you will be able to play the game for free by Christmas. So everybody should be able to. So, I mean, everybody should be able to do that star path. So, I think obviously the game will change to be like a lot bigger by then, and I think that will be absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I made my house green and red. I kind of am already starting to transition into the holidays. I made this area kind of Christmassy. I did leave some flowers out for now. I'm probably going to change that up. I just figure this is a small little area in my valley. I haven't found anything that's perfect here except for this Christmas tree. It just looks so good. So it can just stay there. I do have to check my dream snaps. I'm going to wait for my stream, though, for that. I'm a little bit nervous, actually, to see how that will end up playing out. That's for sure. This week's Dream Snaps, though, is going to be a trick or treat, so that will be interesting. Now, in terms of the item shop, okay, so we've got here the Privateer set. So this actually would have been really useful 2 weeks ago, I believe, for the Pirates Dream Snaps, the entries. So you kind of had to do more of like that piratey theme. This here was pretty much, I feel like, your best option. There were some free items though you could totally use, but if you were looking to go a little bit above and beyond, spend some moonstones, especially if you're a big fan of like Pirates of the Caribbean, or, you know, I mean, really, if you're just like thinking Captain Hook, like you could, essentially if you're a pirate person, which I love pirates, I think they're absolutely amazing, you could totally have incorporated this look, whether it was like a girl character and you just didn't use the pants on this one, or you wanted to go full out in the outfit. There were lots of different options you could do. The villainous vibe actually provides that eye patch with the rose. You could totally have incorporated more of like a girly kind of pirate that way. that could have looked really awesome. I actually used that particular rose patch. I used it for, like, it's in my room and stuff. I know I talk about my rooms a lot. I love my rooms in my house. But my Queen of Hearts. And so because there's not a lot of stuff that's like, I guess there's more now, but roses sort of related. Beauty and the Beast is kind of the big one for that at the moment because Alice in Wonderland isn't in the game yet. But I decided to kind of go with that kind of vibe. I kind of incorporated a little bit of like Once Upon a Time sort of look, and I guess just regular like Queen of Hearts, Alice in Wonderland kind of idea. So I just kind of took a modern spin on it. So anyways, it's just a whole bunch of different ways you can kind of use that. Yeah, now the Nightmare Castle, that's a big deal that coming back. Faria set is also another one that is absolutely spectacular. Now, it's not just for Halloween, but also just because of the Forgotten update. So the Forgotten update was like really huge because that was like our first sort of final part one of our sort of villainous, essentially our storyline. What our entire storyline was about the Forgotten, and you know, they had the amazing castle and everything. So essentially this is to replace that. So I love this. I think it's awesome. I haven't decorated inside that Nightmare Castle yet. It could totally be something I do. You know, it might be a little bit past Halloween to get all that done, but again, it's never a bad idea to be a little villainous, right? But yeah, the item shop is amazing. The Star Path was freaking great. The Haunted Holiday one, like 100%. It's not too late to start it. But again, it's gonna be a little difficult. It is ending soon. It's ending in 5 days, so you guys would have to really pick up on it. Actually here, this particular quest was glitched for me. I haven't tried it since, so I actually should try it today just to see if I can do anything about it. Okay, I guess I've still got the Forgotten Acts of Care. This kind of popped up a little bit later, so I actually could do that one. So, something for me to do on the stream. So keep an eye for that. All right, let's head into the house and we'll go to Little Mermaid. I think it's the 9th floor, if I remember correctly. So I should put something in the middle here. I think I've said that before, but yeah, I kind of like to decorate a little bit outside each room. So this is my Little Mermaid room. Some of you guys may have seen it before. If you haven't, I hope you enjoy it. I do have a whole video of me putting it together. At the time, I could only use one kind of wallpaper, so I just made the walls all the same, but I actually kind of like it that way, to be honest. I think it's actually pretty fun. So yeah, this was the whole thing I was talking about earlier with the two chairs, and I put one way, one the other. I just kind of thought it was a little bit magical and just a little bit different, because trying to make things a little different in each room sometimes can be a challenge, especially when you are working on 20 floors of it. So the design and everything, you know, can be a little bit interesting. But here's the vanity too, and then here's the stool that we saw, so you can sit on that. And yeah, I think it'd be really cool. I want to get actually like more of the vanities and stuff. I did have in my community, we had an idea presented of doing the princess dressing room. So I think that if I can find Belle's vanity, and maybe if in the next update, if it is going to be Aladdin, then maybe that could be something that we might get some vanities and stuff like that for that collection. And then maybe I could do a little princess dressing room. Could probably still do it without getting it, but I would really like the Beauty and the Beast one before I even really think about it. It hasn't come up in my shop. I know some people have already found it. I have refreshed my store some days like crazy and just had zero luck. But it is what it is. That is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on, let's do a mermaid outfit for today. So we'll search for the Little Mermaid and go from there. Oh, my favorite and my go-to is always this dress. I just love that dress. It is so beautiful. But we can go for a little bit more of a villainous look today. And why? Well, keeping it pretty simple. Halloween, right? So can stick with that. I am very surprised though that they did allow, I guess it's not really showing there, but they do allow the bracelets over top of the gloves. I think it was a little unnecessary in this case, but typically they don't really allow you to do that. So it was actually interesting that they did on this one. Okay, let's get rid of the backpack, because honestly, we don't really need anything on the back. It's just so cool on its own, to be honest. Don't really need anything. My go-to is hoops, but I think these kind of look a little bit more like pearls, so I think that's a little bit more kind of under the sea vibe. And let's do the face paint. I should have taken off the glasses first, but let's go with just straight up black. That's awesome. I think what we could do, though, because I think it would look really cool, is just to throw on the mask with it. I think that's pretty neat. And we will put on the onyx crown, because that looks amazing. And change the hairstyle up a tad. Yeah, I like this one. It looks very villainous. And it looks really good with the crown and everything. Some hairstyles, they just do not work. Like this one, oh, that one's actually not bad. Whoa, that's a bit much. There are some styles, though, that I just, for whatever reason right now, I'm just not finding any. But, okay. There are styles that don't look absolutely fantastic with this crown. I have just picked, like, all the right ones, apparently. But, yeah, I think this one's good. Do I want to change anything else? No, I got the boots. Everything looks great. So, honestly, this is a little bit more like Ursula vibe. Definitely. You know what? Let's go in there. Actually, I recently got like a under the sea wallpaper, and it would look just awesome in here, I think. So, you know what? Let's just have some fun. Let's just change it up a little bit here really quickly. I don't tend to change the rooms that much, but sometimes when something extra amazing is around that I didn't have before, like check that out. Like, it's so cool. I think it would actually look really good on this side. Ooh, yeah. So this is actually one of the wallpapers I'd been waiting for so long, and I did get it recently. I don't think I did it in a video, but yeah, I think it's amazing, and it actually makes this room look incredible. I didn't really have anything like super spooktacular at the time when I did this room, but this wallpaper definitely mixes it up. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the video today. If you guys did and you haven't given it a thumbs up yet, please do now before the video ends, and I will see everyone very soon for my next video, or maybe you'll catch me on stream. Bye.